try again. We're live.
Again. We are live. Cliq Nerd in the place.
What's up?
Late night.
It's late night. You know these songs come to you real late night too. You know what I'm saying?
BET special.
Oh no, the uncut.
The uncut. Nelly and his
tip drill.
Tip drill.
I did that too quick, didn't I? What's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
Man, Ahsoka was pretty good, man. 8 episodes. The final episode aired today. Man, let's unpack it. Let's get into it a little bit.
So here's how I feel.
Okay.
Great season.
Mm-hmm.
Loved a lot of episode 8, but it fell a little short for me and V.
I mean, it fell short, but it's still the longest out of all of them. I mean, you got 8 episodes. I mean, maybe,
no, I mean the episode.
Maybe not longer than Mando, but it did feel because there was so much going on.
Well, the last episode fell short for me. Like it fell short. Fell short, not felt.
Fell short.
Yeah, fell short. Yeah,
I definitely agree with that. I think it's like more questions than answers, right?
Yeah, because I still don't know what Balin's looking for. Balin Skull and his apprentice, and his apprentice went and got the nomads at the end. I don't really know what's going on. What is he looking for?
Well,
what's calling to him?
So, to my knowledge, at the end of he's standing on a statue or the sculpture, and that's supposed to be the father of Force, who has the ability. It was pretty much the balance between light and dark. He's supposed to stay to keep the balance between them.
Okay.
And the light will be his daughter. Who at the end you'll see the owl. That's what the life force that saved Ahsoka and Rebels, because Ahsoka actually dies, and the daughter gives her life force. The owl. Yeah. This is in Clone Wars, and this is in Rebels.
Okay.
So because Anakin is supposed to take the father's place. He's like, no, I'm not going to stay here. I got place to go. I'm not. And this is like in the heat of Clone Wars. So,
well, here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this:
look at the game.
How did you feel about
the sisters
and just leaving?
Old girl.
The old girl who just
she did all her hard work.
And he's like, we're going to need you to stay. He was like the dude on Office Space. He's like,
no, he's like Morgan Freeman when he's playing the pimp.
Oh, like Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves. Don't talk back. Don't talk back.
He said, yeah, I'm going to need you to stay.
Oh, that's Office Space.
Yeah, about that. I know you just became a sister. We're gonna need you to stay.
Thrawn was wrong for that.
She said, I understand.
Yeah.
Thrawn was wrong. Thrawn was a jerk.
Thrawn looks crazy. I don't like the look of him.
You don't like his look?
No, man. I be laughing when they say before and after COVID. I be dying. Like,
are you saying that he's a little Namor-ish?
He just don't fit it. I appreciate them getting the voice actor to do it, to play him, but
you're not feeling it.
No, I would rather him just kept doing the voice. And
there he is. Right, look at him. Look like Christopher Walken.
But will you watch season 2 if they do another one?
So, like I said before, I was not a fan of the very first episode.
You weren't really feeling it.
I wasn't feeling it. I
think you weren't feeling Ahsoka. I think you weren't feeling Rosie Dawson. I think she's a little slower. She's not as fast or...
Correct.
Yeah.
And I just watched Sabine block. She twirled her lightsaber twice. She wasn't even looking, and she was blocking lightsaber. She was blocking blaster.
She was
shots. She was shooting this way and blocking this way.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice it the first time I watched it.
Yeah. Sabine having force powers is crazy.
I feel like this was a Sabine episode more than it was an Ezra episode.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a Sabine
show.
Arc. Yeah, I feel like it's a Sabine arc.
Even though it's Ahsoka, but I mean, you got to, because I mean, if Batman, come on, you're gonna watch it for Robin.
We're never gonna get it, Robin.
We are. That's what they're talking about. The Batman saying they're gonna get Robin.
We digress. So, going back to Ahsoka, do I say as a whole for the whole season?
What about the zombie troopers, man?
That was pretty cool. That was cool. Okay, so we got the answer to whether
we
those
can
things
agree
are
to that.
zombies. So
Yeah.
they are.
Because that's what the sisters do. They reincarnate things.
The Night Sisters.
The Night Sisters, yeah, that's what they do. They reincarnate. You know what I'm saying? And they scissor and.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You know we can't edit this, right?
Anyway, so
so question. Here's my next question to you. Do you feel like Thrawn got scared a couple times?
Oh, he had concern
when he knew,
because he got on the mic. He got on the mic and started talking. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
He started talking to Ahsoka. He was like talking to her like, we know we never met, but just to let you know, we probably never will. But I know who you are, and I know who your master was. So I know your strategies. And she's like, you don't know me, bro.
You don't know me like that.
You don't bump nothing.
So here's my whole synopsis on the whole season. I like it. It's good. It's good.
Potential.
Dave Filoni did a really good job.
I'm excited for Star Wars now.
Yeah, Dave Filoni did a good job.
I'm excited for Star Wars. I've actually was like, ugh. I was done with Star Wars when they did Flynn dirty. But if they could do more stuff like this.
I was done with Star Wars when they gave Rey
the Palpatine?
No, before even that. Look.
Oh, no. I was done with Star Wars when they killed Han for no reason.
Zero reason.
For no reason.
There are a lot of people that died for no reason.
For no reason.
I was also done.
He died for no reason because he didn't I guess he died so he can have so he can say, oh, I killed Han Solo. Yeah, I'm bad.
There was no redeeming him after he did that, by the way.
No. And there's no redeeming Anakin Skywalker either. How the hell you gonna be Force Ghost when you killed him chilling? You killed him chilling. You slaughtered him. I killed them all.
So like Anakin should have came back as a Force Ghost.
No.
But when he came back as a Force Ghost, he should be burnt. Like
he should be as crypty
without his bionic parts.
You.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. He needed to pay some penance for what he did.
Man, he killed them little kids. Killed them. All them little Padawans.
He unalived them.
Hey, it's Anakin's.
We're saved, Annie.
Castlevania came on, the new one. I think you got. If you're a fan of the channel, watch that junk. That junk is fire.
So
he hasn't started on it really, but I watched all of it.
The new season's called Nocturne, and
it's in 300 years later. And French, like 17 something.
I don't know the years, but I can tell you that I've seen the first 2 episodes, and I think it's pretty cool. I can tell you one thing too. This is not for the faint of heart. It's a Netflix show. It's not for the faint of heart.
No, because they're gonna talk about some subjects,
and you get to see some stuff. So,
and speaking of subjects, you know what I'm watching on Netflix that's really good? Django, not Django Unchained. Whoa, what are you doing?
I'm blocking you from hitting that damn chair.
Oh, but I don't know where your hand was positioned, sir.
Oh, okay. See, this guy.
I'm sorry. It was uncomfortable.
Anyway. What about Django?
Django, not Django Unchained. This is Django. So Django, the original, was pretty much kind of the same subject, but he's looking for his daughter, and he used to carry around like I think it was a hearse or a crate of hearse of weapons or guns or stuff like that back then. Yeah. So, anyways, this Django is pretty much looking for his daughter. And
is the main character black or is he white?
No, he's white.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, okay. That's the original one, and Netflix flipped. But the thing is, it's still about slavery and stuff like that. It's still.
So it's still. Following, yeah. Okay, so I've never checked it out.
I liked it. I thought it was. I didn't think I was like, oh, Jamie Foxx, like, oh, but it's actually really, really good. So I just honorable mention because we're talking about it.
So
R.I.P. Ray Stevens, man.
So Ray Stevens played Balin Skoll in the Ahsoka series. Mm-hmm. He has passed away, and we're trying to figure out who is going to take this guy's place. I mean, because he
You
was a
have to-
powerhouse on the screen.
Yeah, he did. It was really good for his. If that's his last body of work, I mean, I hate it. But
Well, so if you're gonna rate Ahsoka, what would you rate it?
me,
Yeah.
out of all the shows, so like rating between Mando, Obi-Wan, Andor,
No, just period. As a show,
as a
standalone
show
by itself. One through.
strong eight,
Okay, I'm gonna give it a strong. I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. Okay, and here's why I say that. Normally, I reserve 8s for like something I really. At the first 2 episodes, man. If you'd have just said go off the first 2 episodes, I'd have gave it maybe a 6.
Yeah.
But after that, man, it got good. and we watched Ahsoka for the plot.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about, Ahsoka?
No. I mean, other than that,
what about I think we have one more thing, but my brain is.
well, it's late night. I mean, we had to do this live. We're having a little bit of issues with our CPU and RAM.
Gen V.
Gen V. So let me ask you this about Gen V.
Mm-hmm.
Is it every bit as brutal as you?
It is brutal.
Okay,
so, and it's just got young people.
So let's explain what Gen V is. Gen V is a spinoff of the Boys series on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and it's pretty much mostly about them grooming these young people to be the 7.
So it's a new class of 7 coming in.
Mm-hmm. They're trained. They get teachers that train in combat, and it's like Harry Potter, but with mutant or genetically given.
You got a sword and hat?
Huh?
You got a sword and hat?
No. You
talking
about a hat?
You got,
tell you what house you're gonna be in.
No. You got any teachers without noses?
No.
That's good.
No, but you got teachers with abilities, and they try to give you, they try. See, so pretty much it's a brand, just like how it is with the 7. You're a hero that's on the come up. You start with your brand and your marketing is all it's all about the corporation and stuff like that. So it has potential. It has legs. Mm-hmm. So pretty much it's all about who's going to be the best student, who's going to be the top one to be on that fast track to be on, to be one of the 7. Because that's the whole goal. It's not just being a superhero, but being one of the great 7 superheroes. With Homelander. What's the what's the dude? The black Nori.
Black Noir.
Black Noir. What's the Aqua guy? Fake Aqua guy.
The Deep. He had some troubles. Starlight.
I remember Starlight. But what's Wonder Woman?
Oh shit, that was I can't remember her name now.
Can't remember her. But I hope Soldier Boy. Is it Soldier Boy?
Soldier Boy was played by Jensen Ackles.
Yeah.
Or is that his name? Is it Jensen Ackles?
Dude from Supernatural. Yeah.
He did a really good job.
Yeah, I hope he comes back, man. But Gen V is decent. I think it comes on Fridays. All the shows canceled, man. I know we have an episode where we talk about cancellations, but I don't know. I just want to do a quick mention. Heel got canceled. So many shows got canceled because of even though the strike is over with, it impacted. A lot of shows only did like two seasons.
Queen Maeve is who you were talking about.
Queen
Maeve. That's the Wonder Woman.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, going back to all the shows that got canceled, and you were talking about winning times.
Winning times. Yeah, on the episode that we probably hopefully it'll air. I hope it does. 2 seasons. They rushed it. They rushed the whole Larry Bird and Magic. You know what I'm saying? You don't really. They don't even go into his. Him having HIV. You don't even go into that.
Yeah.
It's just
Magic was a problem for them. Magic had. He was Magic. He was good. He was a good player.
Magic was probably one of the best point guards of all time.
Larry Bird was a problem for them too.
Larry Bird was probably one of the best 3-point shooters But the thing is, if you ever watch any documentaries on him, I wanted to get to. He literally played like a couple of seasons with terrible back problems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like made him honorary, made him very, you know what I'm saying. And then I wanted to see the relationship because they hate each other. Bird and Magic hate each other, and then they end up being best friends.
One last thing I wanted to get back to Ahsoka. What about the special guest appearance at the end of the episode? Because you kind of called it.
I did. I don't want to talk about that jump anymore. Why? Why you want to bring that back up?
I didn't really mean to bring it back up. I just saw it.
You messed.
I just saying.
Dave Filoni, good job.
Dave Filoni did a great job bringing back Star Wars for me. He had a good sense of understanding that he needs to move on from the current universe.
But Sam Witwer was not in this thing. They mentioned that he was going to be in it.
Who?
Sam. The dude who played Darth Maul. Does the voice of Darth Maul.
Oh no, yeah, I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. Maybe he hinted, or maybe we speculated it, and, But
I'll look it up right now. There's plenty of hidden possibilities. It does not say.
No. Man, it was a good show. But
I enjoyed it. And here's another thing. Will I watch season 2? Yes.
Definitely.
Am I intrigued to figure out what Baylan Skoll is after? What was calling to him in this last episode that he looks like he finally sees where it's at and where he's going to? Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Yes. I
love that they tied in everything.
I can tell you that I think that what's going to happen is there's going to be an awakening of something. I don't mean to use the Force Awakens, but there's going to be an awakening of a different kind of Force here.
I agree.
Because Sabine got real Force sensitive at the end of the episode. Mm-hmm. Ahsoka seems like she's like, this is where we need to be.
She's a master now.
And then now Baylan Skoll has his apprentice, and I think his apprentice wants to break off and do her own thing.
She's going to do her own.
I think she's going to do her own thing. I think she's broken off from him. I don't think she wants to be around him anymore.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I think like she has her own path. Is what I'm saying.
I think that's what.
I think she's following her own path, and so I think that Grand Admiral Thrawn is still every bit of the a-hole he was the whole time he was in the other shows. He's an a-hole, man. He's a bad guy. He's a bad dude. And let me tell you, I think that he's in for a reckoning when he gets back to the galaxy he came from, because he's got a
squad.
He does have a squad, but I think they're gonna mess that squad up because now they got Ezra back in that galaxy.
See, and the thing is, having Ezra back into the New Republic, because he's the one who pretty much created or he was the light of the Republic and the beacon of saving everybody at the time at the end of the Rebels. So I mean, him coming back and it's significant. I mean, everybody's going. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to Sabine and Ahsoka. Are there?
I think they're going to bring. I think they're going to branch off and start a whole new thing that way. I think maybe they're there, and I don't know how time passes in that galaxy versus this galaxy, but I feel like they're there for a reason. I think it's going to tie into the Mando somehow, season 4.
Ooh, what about Luke?
I don't think.
Do we want a Luke show?
No.
Do we want? You don't want a Luke?
No, I'm done with that.
You don't want to? No, I'm not talking about. No, hold on. Listen to me now.
Yeah.
Listen. Mm-hmm. You don't want to post Return of the Jedi, but before all the rest. I mean, this is Master Luke, just defeated Palpatine. You know what I'm saying? I just saved. Try to rebuild the Jedi. You don't want any of that. You don't.
Yeah. I'm done with them. I'm uninterested in it.
So what are you interested in?
I want to see something new. I'm done with the whole Skywalker timeline. I'm done with that. I want to see some new stuff because we've exhausted that Skywalker timeline since the 70s. It is 2023, about to be 2024. I want to see some new stories come out of this galaxy far, far away. And that's even newer galaxy that's even far, far away.
And they mentioned it. They talked about them going to another galaxy, but they didn't really do anything of it. They was in another galaxy.
No, they're there now with Bale and Skull.
Yeah,
So
that's in a different another galaxy.
Yeah.
But I mean, what significance is that?
I don't know. It depends on whatever was calling to him. I got to figure out what was calling to him.
Yeah.
And what did Grand Admiral Thrawn do the whole time he was in there? That's the kind of stuff.
Sound like he bossed up. Sound like
why are the Night Sisters so
like that was my question. Why are the Night Sisters? Because I play the games. I watched like multiple cartoons, multiple sources.
Mm-hmm.
The Night Sisters don't really. They have their own secret Jedi, or not even Jedi society, but they're more their own thing over there. I've never seen them align themselves with the Empire.
With anybody really like that. So here's my next question: do you think that
they aligned themselves to rejuvenate Maul? They brought Maul back to life,
and then they had his brother come in.
They created his brother.
Yeah,
they made him all super jacked and strong and shit, stuff like that. They made him that way. So, what was your question?
My question is, do you think that Thrawn is their pawn, and then on top of that, or do you think it's vice versa?
I don't know. It's a weird. They're like just doing whatever the man says,
which is really weird to me.
Like,
why
more like she just became a sister, like the fourth sister, and then she's like, he tells her to stay behind.
And why were they okay with that? They used their magic to turn her into a Night Sister.
Just to leave her
there. So it didn't really make sense to me. So I need to do some. There needs to be some kind of like. They need to put some kind of like.
Gap.
Yeah, you know what? Like, you know how sometimes they put a
comic
comic. I would appreciate a quick, short, but you can do it in an animated
it's
style.
Possible because when they do the Tales of the Jedi, they could probably fill that gap in. The Tales of the Jedi, they did a thing where Dooku, pretty much Dooku to Obi to. They didn't go into.
Well, they still have Skeleton Crew to go too.
Oh, that's a new show that he's doing.
Yeah, we could.
Bad Batch got to come back on season 3. It's got to come back on. Season 2 just ended.
You know what? The last thing I want to say about Ahsoka, and this is really the last thing I want to say about it. For me.
Let's wrap it up.
Chopper knew that was Ezra
in
the Stormtrooper outfit. I thought it was cool.
That's because well, that's the thing. Ezra was actually a cadet for Stormtrooper as a youngin.
Oh, so he's like Finn.
So he's comfortable going, like even one of their missions was to infiltrate the Stormtrooper. So he's done that multiple times. That's like something he's comfortable doing.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna wrap this bad boy up, man. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna give you some Cliq Nerd sleep.
Yeah, it's late night.
I'm gonna go night.
Yeah, man.
You wanna go night? I'm going night.
Anyway, y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Peace.